Been ahead of my peers, this used to pedal the slowest. Now you pedal the fastest in a circle of motion. Fame moved up in weight, ran out of opponents, so it's time to...
It's your boy Willie El Mongoose Monroe Jr. Make sure you tune in December 22nd. Hey, I'm spearheading the Fox PBC and I'm the main event. December 22nd in Brooklyn at Barclays. Make sure you tune in December 22nd.
What's up, man? Tony Superbad here. So, man, tuned in Brooklyn, December 22nd. Come on, why not watch it? Man? Two of the most exciting fighters in the division, squaring up for the WBC, and you do not want to miss it.
So Errol Spence Jr. seems like he's happy and he's appreciative that he gets a chance to step in the ring with somebody like Mikey Garcia at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and non-believer to the fact that Terrence Crawford is an opponent that the fans want to see him fight. Not the best option for him is to face Mikey Garcia as opposed to what the fans wanted. He said it himself. Why would I go across the street and make a fight with them when I can sit here on PBC and make the fight with these two guys? But those fights haven't happened yet, sir. If they was the easiest fights, why since 2015 have you been able to fight a Sean Porter, a Danny Garcia, or a Keith Thurman? See, this is what I don't understand. These fights is easy, but 3 years in the making, we've been waiting for them, which makes no sense, absolutely no sense to me and to the people who's really looking at it for what it is. Now, March 16th, Mikey Garcia says that he sees a good window and opportunity that he could beat Errol Spence Jr. and that the size ain't going to be nothing and his tools that he has ain't going to be nothing as far as what he has to do to win. But he said he has the agility, speed, quickness. No, you do not, bro. Stop it. Cut it out. You do not have the agility, the speed, and footwork. Come on now. It's second to none. Nobody mentions you on these aspects, Mikey Garcia. Let's be serious now. They say you're a technician and a good counterpuncher and you have good experience in the ring. But as far as all the attributes, you do not have them. You know what I'm saying? You really a basic fighter with good fundamentals at the end of the day. Or anything special about you, Errol Spence don't see it. Like he says, it's just another fight, and that's what it's going to be. Just another one that bites the dust when it comes down and it ends. But one thing Errol Spence Jr. did say is, okay, well, now if it goes 12 or he loses, then the other welterweights will fight him. I mean, and he smiled when he said that. You know what I'm saying? So that was intriguing to him. I mean, I know he doesn't go in there to see himself as a loser or want to lose, but come on now. You want this fight to go 12 with Mikey when you're at home and the pressure is on, you know what I'm saying? And you're not signed to the zone, you know? Do you want that? I know you don't want that. I mean, it sounds good on the air, and it's not going to look good if you go 12 with Mikey. Well, as long as you win it, it's good. According to Errol Spence, that's what he said, as long as he wins. I mean, if it goes 12, the welterweights will get in there with him. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? They ask you questions about, are you the most feared man? Does everybody want to fight you? Why doesn't everybody want to fight you? I mean, and you said, yeah, everybody's scared to fight me. So how the fights are easy to make with Keith Thurman when you telling Keith Thurman he ain't gonna never fight you, and Sean Porter was supposed to fight you next, and it didn't happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Obligations, business, tactics, whatever one is it, make up your mind. This is the sport and the game that we tune into and continue to watch. But at the same time, I mean, it sounds like we have a lot going on here. But with that being said, man, if a lot of fighters are scared to face him, Mikey Garcia stepped up to the plate, and he will get sent home, packed, beat up, bad, abused, stopped, killed, ran over, roadkill, however you want to call it. You guys that's in your feelings, listen, I am not a fan of no boxer. So don't come on this page talking about, well, you black guys only like ERROL Spence. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm going for. If you Mexican and you rooting for Mikey Garcia, I'm not saying, well, you Mexican so you rooting for Mikey Garcia. It doesn't matter. There's always a problem when blacks support blacks. You notice that? Didn't you notice that? Why is that? Anytime we support our own, it's a problem. You only going for him because he's black. You guys don't like Mexicans. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious at the end of the day. You move past the bullshit and get to what's real. You know what I'm saying? ERROL Spence Jr. is telling one-time Thurman that he gonna stay injured. Every time ERROL Spence Jr. has a fight or they mention y'all to, he gonna be injured. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was hilarious. That was funny. And I also thought, I was kind of shocked when they asked, why is everybody scared to fight you? And even guys like Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? He don't like Adrian Broner as a person, as a boxer. He don't rock with him. For whatever reason, he don't rock with him. He don't vibe with him. You know? I don't know what was going on. We seen these guys training together, all this other stuff. I mean, not training, but out at the club several times, taking pictures. Him going for Adrian all the time against Jesse Vargas. And now, I don't know what be going on behind the scenes. But, I'm not here to speculate neither. It is what it is. Broner was not at the press conference. Neither was Manny Pacquiao, which is very interesting on why they wasn't there. But this is not about them. I mean, Earl should be able to get a chance to fight Pacquiao since Pacquiao's on PBC if he's successful against Adrian Broner. So the options are endless. Yes, it seems endless, but are the fights really going to be made? Is Earl going to ever get a chance to face Pacquiao, Thurman, Porter, Garcia? You know what I'm saying? I'm betting my last dollar that he has a better chance of facing Terrence Bud Crawford right now as opposed to these other guys. And, yeah, I'm going to keep bringing that up because you're not doing what the fans want. The fans don't want this fight. This is a fight that was something that was built. You know what I'm saying? Crawford and Spence was organically there because everybody said the guy at 140 was going to become undisputed at 147 pounds. So that fight was organically there. ERROL Spence versus Mikey Garcia is a built-in fight. He built this fight. This is not a fantasy matchup. This is something nobody was talking about. This is just something that Mikey Garcia kept doing and kept doing and kept doing. And you can't blame Earl and say that he's picking on smaller dudes because Mikey did it 3 times. And he told people behind the scenes, I want the ERROL Spence Jr. fight. You know, he wanted that fight. So if you want the fight, it's on him. I mean, the outcome is the outcome. We know ERROL Spence Jr. beats the dog shit out of Mikey Garcia, drags him through hell, you know what I'm saying, puts out his fire, you know what I'm saying, it's hot. Can you stand the heat in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Don't tell me I have to respect Mikey Garcia for taking the fight because he already is signed, sealed, delivered. I'm talking about the person who's going to win, not the person who he's up against in a great manner. You know what I'm saying? He is a boxer. He gets respect. But other than that, when it comes fight night, he getting laid out. He getting put to rest, put to bed. He getting stopped in the hospital on the stretcher. You know what I'm saying? Robert throwing the towel or his father throwing the towel. This is not a good look for Mikey Garcia. And other fighters think so as well. Keith Thurman doesn't see what he sees. Sean Porter doesn't see what Mikey Garcia sees. Andre Ward doesn't see what he sees. Bo Mack doesn't see what he sees. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good fight. You didn't prepare for ERROL Spence. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia is, I can't say there's plenty fighters like Mikey Garcia, but ERROL Spence Jr. is just a whole nother beast when you come out the welterweight, you just don't face Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see not even Keith Thurman say, okay, well, you got the belt, I'm going to face him. Not even Sean Porter, not even Danny Garcia. And that tells something. It tells something about Mikey's heart, but it also shows that you just jumping in just to jump in. Because the name is hot, the trail is hot. You know what I'm saying? And Mikey Garcia is his own boss, but at the end of the day, it's flatline. Man down strap season, everything's a sport, so where's my sportsmanship award? And just like that, Famus is coming.
For an injury in this fight to not fight?
Retire. He's going to retire.
You really think that?
He's going to retire. Especially when I get that belt, he's going to retire. I don't go out and say nothing to anybody, but if you come at me, I'm going to come at you the same way with the same energy. So it wasn't really a switch. It was just like nobody never said nothing to me, so I'm not the guy to just pick on somebody, so I never say anything.
Yeah, you said that as long as you keep winning, he's going to stay injured. So do you think in this fight, if for some reason the road leads to you next, that he'll suffer an injury in this fight to not fight?
Retire. He's going to retire.
You really think that?
He's going to retire. Especially when I get that belt, he's going to retire.